All right. So I've been seeing like angel numbers all day. All right, and like angel numbers are like 444, 555, literally right now on my clock as I'm saying that. Like 432, like all these different numbers, 12, 12, 11, 11, 10, 10, like stuff like that. I know a lot of people know about them, and I know a lot of people like kind of dig deep into the meaning behind them a lot of times. When it's like 1111, what does this mean? They look it up on Google or whatever, and then they kind of like use that as a definition to go off of, which is fine, To me, though, with like these angel numbers and any type of synchronicity or any type of sign that is from like your guides, which is what it is essentially, it's like a sign from your higher self, from angels, they're called angel numbers, or from like it's just from your ancestors, guides, spirit, God, whatever you say. At least it's my belief, teach their own. But I feel like this is like how I do it, I guess, or how I always see it, and how I kind of like have seen it through the experience I've had with it, is like whenever you see these things, these signs, these numbers, these, just these numbers, these synchronicities, like anything that calls to you and it makes you think of something, right? So in the moment, it's like, what are you thinking about in that moment? What are you doing in that moment? How are you feeling in that moment, right? And that's really like the reflection you should kind of have when you do see something like that. It's like, okay, so because it's a message you're seeing for something that's happening in the now that you're in, like in the moment you're in. So if you're like it's pretty much saying you're on the right path or you're on the right track for something a lot of times, or like there's some type of like insight on something you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about like a job and you're like kind of question like, maybe I don't like this job, and then you see an angel number, it's like, okay, well, you're on the right path in this way of thinking. So kind of maybe like dive a little bit deeper in what you're thinking about, or if like you're thinking about anything, it's literally anything, honestly. It can be anything going on in your life. You see it, it's kind of like reflect on what you're thinking in the moment, is essentially what I'm saying. I've been seeing them all day though. That's why I had to make this message, because it's wild. Because like right now I'm going through a big shift in my life. So it's like, it just kind of makes sense to me, and I just wanted to share that with everyone, but yeah, that's what I got for today.